The time trial, the race of truth, just rider against the clock. It's arguably bike racing in its purest form. Now, when we see the pros doing time trials on TV, they're using outrageous TT bikes and the latest pointy helmets. But what would happen if you gave a complete beginner all that fancy aero kit and then put them up against a pro time trialist? Well, we're going to find out. It's time for beginner versus amateur versus pro time trial. No messing about, let's get to it. For our beginner, backed by popular demand, is Freddie, the people's champion. He's never ridden a TT bike before in his life. In fact, he's never even ridden a time trial. So this is gonna be fun. He's in for a real treat. I will assume the role of our amateur. I've ridden many time trials. I've even won some, believe it or not, although I've not ridden a time trial bike in quite a while. I'm hoping I can blag it today with my past experience, and for reference, my PB over 10 miles is 19:14. For our pro, we have Richard Bussell. He is rapid. He's a former national 10-mile TT champion. His PB for 10 miles is 17:49. That's over 54 kilometres an hour. Insane. Oh, and he's a former national hill climb champion too. I mean, he's basically strong as I can't say that. What's really strong? Dried on Weetabix. Like when you don't wash the bowl up straight away. Oh, it's really strong, that, isn't it? Yeah, dried on Weetabix. I mean, he can hold like over 400 watts for a 10-mile time trial. Now, I know what a lot of you think when you watch a pro on TV or GCN Plus. You watch a pro with all the gear, riding a TT, and you think,
I'd be able to go well fast with a bike and a pointy hat like that. It's basically cheating.
While riding a TT bike like this would probably make you faster, it's not as easy as it looks. When you're in a contorted aero tuck, you're recruiting your muscles in a completely different way. And you're also constraining your breathing more as well. And this can mean getting the most out of yourself, getting all the power out can be really difficult. And it's something that you have to train a lot. I mean, pro time trialists spend a lot of time riding their TT bikes. So it's going to be interesting to see how myself and Freddie get on today, considering neither of us do. Enough of my jibber jabber, it's time for the race, which today is taking place on a windy Castle Combe circuit. It's 5 and a bit laps to make it 10 miles or 16.1 kilometres, and we're going to set off at 2-minute intervals. Freddie first, then myself, and then it's going to be Richard. Rich, you got any tips for me and Freddie?
I'll just try and concentrate on keeping a nice steady but hard pace and just hope for the best. Hang on.
Cool. You ready, Freddie?
Ready as I can be, flipping out.
Well, we've all got our stupid helmets on, so, right. I'll count you down.
Okay, go for it.
Beep, 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 beep. Go on, Freddie. Coming for you, Freddie, but go on.
Can't believe I am back doing another GCN challenge. It's nice to see you all, GCN viewers. I'm not gonna lie, I am bricking this TT. Tell you what though, I've not ridden this bike long, but this is actually the most fun I've ever had on a road bike, if you can call it one. I've no idea how to pace this, so this could be extremely painful.
You beat me and Rich, 2 minutes coming up in a sec. Oh.
Beep, 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 beep.
No, drag standing on a TT bike. Oh.
Luckily for me, I've got a little bit more experience pacing time trials than Freddie, and that's what it's all about. Once you've ridden a few, you know how your body can be pushed and not to go off too hard.
Oh, coming up to the nasty chicane. I nearly pooped myself last time. We'll see how this goes. Whew. fine shirt, but Ollie rudely said it was not aero enough. This is terrifying. Woo. I made it out alive.
I was slowly gaining on Freddie, and I was enjoying having a carrot to chase down, although it did occur to me that Rich was probably thinking the same thing.
Woo-hoo! Ah, it's terrifying. There he goes, the old man himself, Ollie Bridgewood.
Now I'd passed Freddie, I knew it wasn't long until I'd hear Rich breathing down my neck. But not before he made short work of Freddie, who was now struggling with pacing.
How does he do it?
This is the point the editor usually plays the shark music, which means I'm toast. And with that, Rich's effort was over. Not only had he set off minutes after both myself and Freddie, but he'd pipped us both to the line and finished first. All he had to do now was wait.
Go on, Freddie! Go on, lad! He looks good.
Most fun you can ever have on a bike.
Oh, mate, he looks like a shell. All right, mate. How was that, pal? Right, guys, thanks so much for both of your time today, but we need to reveal the results. So we know that Rich finished first, and I was second, and Freddie was third. But what were the times? So, Rich, what did you manage to do?
I did 19 minutes and 10 seconds.
That's ridiculous. Like, the course record on this course is like 19 dead. So that's pretty insane. Yeah, and
I think it was a bit windier today.
it is windy today. What was your power?
Just under 400. I was aiming for 400.
Couldn't quite manage a 400.
I was aiming. It was a good aim, but it was a little out of my reach today.
400 watts for like 20 minutes. It's just, well, that's insane. How about you, Freddie? How did you get on?
I did a 25:36. I'm not sure if that's any good.
That is mega. That is really good. That is like insane. Like, because like, when, to put this into context for the audience, like when you do your first 10-mile time trial, the benchmark that most people aim for is under 30 minutes. So for your first one, that is like, yeah, that's seriously good.
Tell you what, huge respect for you two. You guys are machines. Like, on TV they make it look so easy, and you guys make it look easy. It's not.
Doesn't feel easy.
Not easy.
What was do you know what your power was?
Yeah, so
he's got a power meter on now. He's even less of a beginner than he was.
240. It's hard to put the power out in that position. I don't know how you guys do it.
Yeah, well, no, I think everyone struggles unless you're Rowan Dennis, to be honest. But yeah, I managed 21:32. So that was actually a PB for me on this course, and I did just over 300 watts. So quite a bit off Rich, but good for me. Anyway, thanks so much again for your time.
Thanks for having me.
It's been great. It really is inspiring how quick someone like Rich is. It's it's seriously impressive. But also it's equally inspiring seeing someone like Freddie, a complete beginner, just take it on, and just his
sort of amount of improvement he's had since the first hill climb video we featured him in is tremendous. And yeah, chapeau to Freddie. Now, I've really enjoyed doing a time trial today, and I hope you've enjoyed watching it. And if you've never done a time trial before, I would highly recommend you do one. It's the best introduction to racing, I believe, and you don't need a fancy TT bike to do it. You can do it on any bike. You can do it on a road bike. You can just be racing against yourself, and there's plenty of road bike specific events. So by all means, if you like what you've seen today, give it a go, and let us know in the comments section how you get on. And also comment down below with any suggestions you'd like to see for future videos like this, and subscribe so that you don't miss them. I'll see you in the next one. See you later. I'll put my helmet back on now. My Star Wars helmet.